everybody, it's Raven's Guardian back with another episode of Hogwarts Legacy, and today we're looking for all of the Demiguise statues. If you remember from last episode, we almost got everything we needed for ancient magic locations, but there was one location that we could not get because we didn't have the level 3 lock. So that is why we are here today, to try to figure out where all the Demiguise statues are. So we have quite a few of them that we have to grab.
Aloha Mora.
And that's the plan. So this whole episode will literally be going through and getting our remaining Demiguise statues, wherever they are. And then hopefully finding every single one of them that we need. There's a chest here. Oh, I don't think we have any space, do we? I don't think so. We'll have to go to Hogsmeade and sell everything that we have before we can open those things. Alright. I think it might be up here, possibly. If I remember right, I think we might have already actually gotten this one, but we'll figure it out as we go. And he would literally be sitting right there on that box. Right beside the basket. So we already got that one. So we'll just start here from the top, going through and checking out which ones we have. So the first one that we're going to look for is going to be in Professor Fig's classroom. Really, it's in his office. So we're going to go to the classroom first. And then we'll go in his office. And I know we already have this one. But, you know, just for sake of completion, we'll just make sure that we actually do have this one. Because there's 7 of 10 that I've collected so far here in this location. We don't have all of them just yet. Alright, so we'll go up here to Professor Fig's office. And this Demiguise statue would be sitting right over here on this end table right here by the fire. So we've already gotten that one. Alright, the next one that we're going to look for is going to be in the divination classroom. That'll be in the library annex up here at divination classroom. We'll go into the divination classroom and then I'll show you where that one.
Keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yes, you should. But again, that'll be happening in a later point in time. Alright, let's go up to the divination classroom real quick. Alright, so here in the divination classroom, you would have your Demiguise statue right over here. So where this would be is literally right there on the bookshelf. It would just be sitting there. So since we've already gotten it, obviously we don't need it. You can see them in the daytime, you just can't pick them up in the daytime. And we've already gotten it. Our next one we're going to look for is going to be in the library annex again. But we're going to be looking at the restricted section. So just go to the library. Okay, we'll talk to him at a later point in time, but not right now. Alright, so here's the restricted area. Kind of already been here, obviously, before. So just go here. It may be difficult to get to this one early on, especially because it's a location that's guarded, and they don't like you to be down here. in the restricted section. Yeah, so the ghosts will patrol it usually. Oh, is that a code guide page just flying around? Oh, I saw something. Alright, so where this Demiguise statue is going to be is he would literally be sitting right here beside this green lamp in the restricted section. So we've already gotten this one. Like I said, we've gotten 7 of the Demiguise statues. So I'll show you here real quick. If you're confused about whether or not you even need any of them at Hogwarts, you look up here, it tells you. So Demiguise statues, and then it'll give you a total out of 10 that you've collected. I've collected 7. Like I said, I'm just going through, showing you where all of them are, just so in case you haven't gotten them, now you'll know. Alright, so we've gotten 7 to 10, so the first 3 here that I've shown you, we've already gotten, and we'll go through and get all the rest. Next location we're going to go to is the Great Hall, and we'll go to the Great Hall as well here. Really the dining room is what we're looking for. And in there, there's going to be a room with a locked door, so you're not going to be able to get to this right away. You'll have to kind of finish Mr. Moon's initial piece of the thing to get at least level 1. But there's going to be a door that's going to be right here that's going to need to be unlocked. And then in here, you're going to find the Demiguise statue. And that Demiguise statue is going to be sitting right there on this stand right beside this lamp. Alright, so we've already gotten that one as well. Next one we're going to be looking for is going to be in the South Wing bathroom. So we're going to do the South Wing. You're going to need to go close to Faculty Tower. And then there's going to be a bathroom that's going to be there. Kind of got roped off, and then that in there is where you're going to find the Demiguise statue. Oh, here's Mr. Moon. Let's talk to Mr. Moon real quick.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings. Any luck removing some more of those Demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, yes. Do keep up the good work.
I'll keep looking.
I'll keep an eye out for more Demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
I commend you for your courage and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Yeah, so there you go. He kind of told you, like, you can only be collected at night. Yeah, we're well aware. Thanks. Shifting staircase. Gotta love that thing. The cat just kind of materialized. That was kind of weird.
Shark caught me making faces behind his back. Mention losing so many house.
Just head down the stairs here. All the way down. Towards Gryffindor Tower. Pretty cool. All these statues and everything.
Revelio.
Kind of cool.
It was a long time ago. What do you want?
Yeah. Okay.
I cannot do this for all eternity.
So, here's that bathroom we were talking about, right? So you'll go in here. And then in one of these little things here, you'll find what you're looking for. So it'll be in this one. And over here on this little box is where you'll find that Demiguise statue. Obviously, we've already gotten this one, but that's where you would find it at. So there you go. Alright, for this next one, we're going to travel to the bell tower courtyard loop lane. And then we're going to head south and into the north hall before going down the stairs into the dungeons. And we'll see where this is at. Alright, so here's the bell tower courtyard loop lane. So there we go. And then we're going to head south. Right, so we're south, south this direction. And then we're going to go down this way. Look at that troll. Man, that looks creepy, huh? Really what you're looking for is the sleeping dragon statue. Oh, there's an interesting door that's I haven't opened before. It's kind of interesting too. Let's not spend too much time here. Maybe that means we'll find what we're looking for. Oh, and here's one of these. Interesting. Yeah. Find all kinds of stuff. Hey, there it is. Alright, well, while we're here, we'll just go ahead and get this. Because why not? So if you haven't seen these before, this is how this works. So basically you need to hit this key as it flies across the center here by hitting the A button. You saw how it kind of crossed over. And then you just hit A. In this case he wasn't flying over the center, so that's why I did that. There you go. Bingo. And then you get your house token, and you can take those into your house and allow you to get some things which we'll talk about in a later video. These, if you see moths around, you can bring a moth here to unlock this. It'll show you a location for something that you're trying to find. Really just a treasure chest. Yeah, we haven't spent a whole lot of time here in this location, which is actually kind of interesting. But that'll be for another time. Ooh, look what we found on a field guide page. Scorch marks. Alleged location of the first known instance of an arguably successful casting of Bombarda. Date unknown. Caster unidentifiable. That's kind of interesting.
Where did you get your dragonhide glove?
Yeah, so I was kind of leading you on a little bit of a goose chase there, going the wrong direction. You want to go down here towards the dungeons. And then you get to the sleeping statue right here. You'll find 2 locked doors down here. So this one would have been locked already. Of course, we've already done this. This is the Muggle Studies classroom. And then in here, in the Muggle Studies classroom, right here beside this weaving wheel is where you would find the Demiguise statue. He'd be sitting right there in the corner. We've already gotten this one as well. Alright, for this next one, we're going to travel back to the bell tower courtyard. You remember that door I was telling you about? Well, that door has that level 2 lock, and I think that level 2 lock is exactly what we need to get to our next Demiguise statue. So that'll be one that we have not gotten yet, which is rather interesting. Alright, yep, so through here. And then down here, then you'll find that door that we were talking about. Right here. That's locked. So you have to have a level 2 with Mr. Moon, which means you need to find Demiguise statues to be able to get it. If you have that, you can open this lock. And then once you go in here,
What do we
There's the
have here?
Demiguise statue.
A Demiguise.
So you'll notice see how it's not glowing? That means it's daytime. So how do you fix that? Well, you just go in here, go to your map, and then in our case, you'll see down here at the bottom, right here, it says wait. So if you're playing on PC, it'll be a different button. But if you're using controller, it'll just be the right stick. You just push it in. It'll ask you, do you want to wait here at advanced time from day to night or night to day? You say yes. And if you do that,
Mine now, Demiguise.
there you go. Now he is glowing. Means you can pick him up. So collect them. There we go. So we got a Demiguise moon. And we'll continue along here. So that was one of the 3 that I still needed to get here in Hogwarts. So let's go find the rest. Alright, so the next one is going to be here in the Defense Against the Dark Arts location. So we'll have to go there. So Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. We're looking for another level 2 locked door with a chatty gargoyle. So just keep that in mind because you're going to need to have that level 2 unlocked to be able to get it. Nope, not out here. That's not where we want to go. Is that a cat? Yeah, he's a sleeping cat. I was like, what the heck is that? Alright, so we'll go down here to the ground floor of this tower. And what we're looking for is a door that has the chatty gargoyle next to it. There it is. See the 2 little gargoyles. This gargoyle will
Never forget what that
talk to you.
Hufflepuff girl
Yeah.
said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Alright, but here is that level 2 lock that we were talking about.
Hello,
So we can
Amora.
open this one. This is another one that we don't have here. And there we go. And since it's nighttime, it'll be relatively easy to pick this one up. There we go. So now we have 9 of the Demiguise statues here in Hogwarts. And the last one we have to get here is going to be in the Beast's classroom. So we know that that's in the in here in the bell tower wing. So you go to the bell tower wing, went to the bell tower courtyard. You can just, if you can fast travel to the Beast classroom, go ahead and do that. Just go to the Beast classroom. And there's a shack that we're going to be looking for that has your last Demiguise statue here in Hogwarts. Alright, so it's going to be behind a level 2 lock, which means it'll be right here. And then you're just going to unlock it, just like before. And in there is where you'll find your last Demiguise statue that you need to get here in Hogwarts. So there's a bunch of stuff in here actually. What's this? Ooh. Letter to Professor Hoenn. Dear Professor Hoenn, I would be more than happy to take any excess puffskein hair from you. I could collect it when I next make a delivery to the castle. It sounds as if you have plenty in your classroom for your classroom needs. Perhaps you might even have time for a cup of tea. Little Bird told me that you once encountered an alchemy. I can't say I'd mind hearing about that. I once encountered a young Welsh green when I was collecting toad hide in the west. Of course, it could have been a baby wyvern. Hard to tell at that age. Anyway, not for the faint of heart, is it? This life with magical beasts. Looking forward to your response. Ellie Peck. Alright, let's get this Demiguise statue. There we go. So that's the last one here at Hogwarts. If you've collected all the ones that I've shown you, you will now have 10 of 10 up here under Demiguise statues. Alright, so next place we'll go is probably Hogsmeade. And we'll start looking for them here. So I only have 2 of the 9 that I need here in Hogsmeade. So we'll see us getting quite a bit of those here as we go through. Alright, so looking at our statues here, the first one we're going to go to is going to be to get the Tomes and Scrolls statues. So to get that one, just got to go down here to Tomes and Scrolls. We'll just go to the closest waypoint. We'll fast travel there. And we'll go get it. Or at least I'll show you where it's at. Alright, so let's go to the Tomes and Scrolls. Right over here. It's nighttime out, which is good because that's what we need. Now granted, you don't need all of the Demiguise statues, I don't believe, to be able to get the level 3 unlock. But just so you're aware,
it's always nice to see a familiar face.
you definitely want to get them all to make sure that you can get the Demiguise achievement. Alright, so in here is where it would be. Literally right over here on this dresser by the mirror and the window. It would be sitting right there. So that's where the first one's at. Now the next one that we're going to go to is going to be in the Hogshead Inn. You remember we've already gotten that one as well, but I'll show you where it's at. Alright, so we'll put a little waypoint marker on our map for Hogshead Inn. Alright, so Hogshead's Inn is right over here, just around the corner. We'll head over that direction. Oh, there's a level 2 lock here. I wonder if there's a Demiguise statue behind it eventually. We'll worry about that a little bit later. The other thing we can do while we're here is sell a whole bunch of stuff. That way, and when we find more, we can open things. Alright, Hogshead Inn. Where we want to go is back here behind. And it would be up here on those wooden crates. That's where you would find the Demiguise statue. So since we already got it, we don't have to worry about it. Next place we're looking for is Dwarvish and Bangs. So Dwarvish and Bangs is going to be just over here between these two locations. So if you set a waypoint or even just fast travel over there, that's probably okay. Unless you want to run over there, which you can. Yeah, so the Dervish and Bangs little place here. It'll be back here behind us, obviously. There's another little side quest there that you can do if you want. Whoops, I don't think we wanted to do that. We just, yeah, so we want to put our waypoint here. There we go. So it's between these two places here, right here. Dervish and Bangs, not Dwarvish. And there it is. There you go. There's another Demiguise statue. Next one we're going to look for is over here at the 3 broomsticks. So let's run over there.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you said the charm's come out of the wash, but it hasn't.
Known someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
We'll go over here to the 3 broomsticks real quick. And it's going to be upstairs once we get in here. There we go.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Wilfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Go all the way up. And you'll come to a little fireplace. At the top here. Eventually.
Aloha Mora.
Unlock this door. And there's your Demiguise statue. Alright, we want to head out here. I really wish we could run inside. It would be so much better if we could just run. Because it seems like it takes forever to get out of places when you can't run. Oh, there's a chest. That's not what we want. We want to go downstairs and get outside. So much loot to be had. Come on, come on. Alright, there we go. Now we're back outside. Alright, so there's a house on Spire Street. So just to the east of this place, we'll go up here. And you'll see this little cart sitting here, right? And right next to it, there's a lock that's right here. And you unlock this.
Aloha Mora.
And in here is another Demiguise statue. So it's up here upstairs. And there it is. So we can grab that one. That's another one. Next place we want to go is going to be over here. There's a little house that's literally right here. So that's kind of where you want to go. So we'll just set it. I don't know if we can set a waypoint, but we'll set a waypoint here. And then we'll go run that direction. Again, we have to walk super slow to get out of these houses, which is rather annoying. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we'll run up here. And then right across the street from this location, there's a house that we can unlock. And there we'll find another Demiguise statue. So right over here
I beg your pardon, but
by the bridge. Literally right across the street here from yeah, the Brudenpeck, right across the street. Unlock this.
Aloha Mora.
Where's that? Where is that? Oh, I was like, we went all the way around. There we go. And in here is where we find our next Demiguise statue, right up here by the fireplace. There we go. The next place we're going to go is going to be over here, the easternmost house, so very, very top here. That's where we want to go. So we'll just kind of wander over that direction now. Yeah, so there's Honeydukes. We run around Honeydukes. We can get over to where we need to be. It should only have a level 1 lock, not a level 2 or level 3.
Mine now, Demiguise.
Yep, so there he is. He's in there. So yeah, this is the correct building now.
Hello, Hamura.
So again, you need 22 to get level 3, which we don't have to worry about, but it's for your guys' awareness. There we go. And there he is. So Demiguise statue gotten. Next place we're going to go is to Lower High Street, which is all the way down here by the Tomes and Scrolls. We probably should have got it when we were already down here. We'll go here, fast travel to South Hogsmeade, and then we'll go and grab this one. Alright, so where we're headed, again, is basically right here. So if you see this little staircase here, it's actually up into this room right over here, or this house right here. Level 2 lock, so just keep that in mind. You'll need 9 statues to be able to unlock that with... So if you got all 10 at Hogwarts first, you would have no problem being able to get this. All right. This one, just like all the others, for whatever reason, is upstairs. And it's right here. And outside we go. Next location we're going to go to is over here by J. Pippin's Potions, except it's going to be in this house that's right here. We'll just run over there real quick.
I saw what you did. Ha! I have no tolerance for thieves. Hand them back.
Alright, so there's that, and then the house that we're looking for is you're standing outside J. Pippin's Potions, like this. You turn around here, and you can kind of see the house right beside it. That's where we're going. Level 2 lock.
Hello, Hamura.
Might have to wait again, but we'll see here in just a second. Because it looks like it's daytime now. Alright, come on, unlock. And there he is, but because it's daytime we can't grab him, so we just have to wait. For this person won't mind me just waiting in their house.
Mine now, Demiguise.
Alright, so if we go up, that's all the 9 here in Demiguise statues in Hogsmeade. So if we go up here to the world map, and we start off with the South Hogwarts region. We want to go to South Hogsfield. So how do you get there? There's 2 of them here in the South Hogwarts region. We zoom in, you can see here's Lower Hogsfield. We want South Hogsfield. Really, this is where we want to go, Lower Hogsfield. So let's fast travel here.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Alright, so now that we're here in Lower Hogsfield, you want to go into this house that is the unlocked one. The other one's locked. That one's unlocked. Right there behind the door.
Thank you again for finding my
Is your
dear
Demiguise
Archie.
statue.
I honestly don't know what I would do without him. He's all I have now.
Yep. No worries, Joanna Bickle. We've definitely helped you. Alright, next one. So that was where we got one. The other one we want to get to is in Arranshire, which is over here. So we'll fast travel there. And the house that's literally right next to this blue flame is where we want to go. So unlock it.
Aloha Mora.
Up the stairs. By the chair. Demiguise statue completed. Alright, so that's the 2 here in South Hogsfield. Yep, so we're looking for the one here in Hogsmeade Valley. So zoom in, go to Upper Hogsfield. That's just north of Hogsmeade. If you go to Upper Hogsfield, that's where you want to go.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Alright, so now that we're here. Alright, so when you're entering Upper Hogsfield, it'll be the second house here on the left as you enter from the Flue Flame. So there's the first one. Here's the second one. And there it is. There we go. So we got the one now in Hogsmeade Valley. So if we zoom all the way out, you can see Hogsmeade Valley, 1 of 1 Demiguise statues collected. Alright, so the next one we're going to look for is up here in North Ford Bog. So Pit upon Ford is where you want to go. So we're just going to go ahead and fast travel to Pit upon Ford. Alright, and when we get here, you're going to find this really tall house with a red carriage out front. And in this house is where you'll find the Demiguise statue that you want. You go upstairs here, and then upstairs again. Lots and lots of stairs. Just over here is where you'll find him. There you go. Alright, so now I believe That might be number 21 for us. All right, next location we're going to go to is Brockborough. So if we go down here, Brockborough is kind of nestled over here in the corner. So we'll just go ahead and travel there. All right, so from here we're going to start traveling west until we come to the Merlin trial platform, which is right over here. We're not going to do the Merlin trial today, but
Hello. Might you have time to help with an urgent delivery? And my friend, with a time-sensitive delivery.
all right. So once you get here to the Merlin trial, just go straight across. There's a little house here that's unlocked, and you're just going to go inside. And your Demiguise statue is going to be sitting right there on the floor. Alright, so now if you collected all of these up to this point, you should now have enough for Professor Moon. So let's go back and we'll talk to Professor Moon in Hogwarts. At the faculty tower, so South Wing, faculty tower. And he should teach you level 3 Alohomora.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings. Any luck removing some more of those Demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons
I
for you.
actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible. Thank you. You're ready for the final Alohomora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity.
All right, there you
Now
go.
that you've mastered Alohomora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding Demiguise statues and removing those moons.
Okay, so now we have 22. There are only 8 more left in the entire game to collect. So we might as well go and get them. So the next one is going to be in Keenbridge. And that's going to be in... so we want to go back to the world map. Zoom out. It's going to be in Hogwarts Valley, but it's going to be in Keenbridge, which is down here. We'll just fast travel down there. All right, so what we're looking for
Let's see what's up your
is...
sleeve this time, Merlin.
Yeah, so there's a Merlin trial that's right here. What we're looking for is the house. That is right over here. You need level 1 unlocking to be able to get in, but if you follow this guide, you already have it, so
Alohomora.
nice and easy. And there it is, right inside the door. Next, we're going to go to Irondale. Which is down here.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
So what you're going to do is look for the giant windmill. You can't miss it. It's massive. So between the Flue Flame and the giant windmill is a house. And in this house is where you're going to find your Demiguise statue.
Oh, how I love a good puzzle.
Mine now, Demiguise.
Yep, it is. You just got to find him. Where's he at? There he is. He's hiding. Alright, so there we go. We got that one. Alright, next place we're going to go is to Feldcroft. So we'll fast travel to Feldcroft. And located in the west central area of the Feldcroft region. You're going to near a giant bandit camp. The giant bandit camp castle, that's kind of where you're going to find. So you'll need the level 2 spell for unlock, but again, if you've already done that, you shouldn't have a problem getting here. Alright, so right across here, once you get here, is the house that we're looking for. And this is going to be where you're going to find your next Demiguise statue. You'll have to have a level 2 unlock to be able to open it, but again, not a big deal if you've been following along here. Alright, so once you get in here, it's going to be basically right here inside the door. Next we're going to head to Morween Hamlet, so zoom all the way out here, and you'll see Morween Lake, and then you'll see the little hamlet down here, which is where we're going to find our Demiguise statue. So to get there, you just need to get to a Flue Flame. I'll just go to the Morween one. Fast travel there. Alright, so once you get here, you're going to head northeast along the road. And you're going to see this house. It's got like a bent roof, and that's the house that you want. So we're just going to go in here. And your Demiguise statue will be in here. On the floor. There we go. Alright, next we go to our map. We'll go look at Banebow, or Banebur, which is going to be basically right over here. So we're just going to fast travel there, because it is right around the corner, but we'll just fast travel. A little bit easier to do that. You'll need a level 2 Alohomora spell for this one as well, because it's going to be locked into a house. Alright, so once you get here to the Flue Flame, you're going to see the lady here that's trying to sell you stuff. You're just going to avoid her. And you're looking for a tall house. So this one over here. Unlock this. Come on, where's the lock? I swear I go past it multiple times and it's like it doesn't even register until you go all the way around twice for whatever reason. Sometimes. And there's the Demiguise statue. And the last one we need to get is in Cragcroft, which is down over here. So just go to the Flue Flame.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented Flue powder.
Alright. So we're going to head to the merchant here in this location. I guess there's also a statue, or not a statue, but a field guide page here that you can get.
Revelio.
At least that's what it looks like. Is it over here? Oh well. Anyways, not worried about it.
Protego.
We're just gonna go get the blue flame instead. We'll worry about that later. Alright, so in here, in this house, is where you're gonna find your Demiguise statue. Again, the last one we need to get.
What do we have here? A Demiguise.
But, of course, being that it's daytime again, we're gonna have to wait.
Mine now, Demiguise.
And I'm assuming he's upstairs here, because they always are. Oh, look, a house elf. Don't mind me stealing your Demiguise statue, house elf. And there you go. So that is all the Demiguise statues in the entire game of Hogwarts Legacy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and hopefully this helped you find them and unlock level 3 Alohomora. So that way you guys can finish up the ancient magic thing that we have to do.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
So before we leave, we're just going to go ahead and do that, because that will finish up all of the ancient magic locations that we needed to get. Since we had that last one we had to grab. So let's go figure out where that was at again. It wasn't here in Maween Lake. Let me zoom in. Are you serious? Come on. Yeah, so we'll go here to the bridge. We'll go finish out that ancient magic thing that we had to get to kind of finish up our last little piece there of that task. All right. Look at all these bad people here. All right, let's get on our broom. Let's go up and over them. But I bet we have to trigger the entire thing again. Yep, of course we do. Of course we do. Well, I don't want to fight those guys, so let's go around this way. There's that one. There's that one.
See myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own.
The final one we gotta get is in here.
People working for me.
And now we can unlock this.
Alohomora.
And there you go.
Didn't have an audience for that one.
I know, right? Because that was the last one. Dun, dun, dun. So we collected all the ancient traces of magic. So now if we go look at our challenges, under exploration, we've got all of the ancient magic pieces, and our magic meter is fully filled. We got a chest here. Let's see, can we get rid of some of this gear? Let's see what gear we have real quick, and then we'll wrap up the episode. Sure we have something that's absolute garbage. Yep, sure do. Bye-bye. Unidentified back item. Perfect. Alright, so there we go. That's everything. We finished up the Demiguise statue. We maxed out our ancient magic bar. So we are all the way done with both of those tasks in this game. So hopefully, again, you enjoyed the episode, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.